Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about creating your radial design tile. Now we talked about using organic and geometric shapes to create our tiles. So to start us off, everybody is going to be getting a square piece of paper, and we want to go ahead and fold our square piece of paper into 4 smaller sections. So I'm going to fold it in half, making sure I'm making those lines nice and even. Open it up. Fold it down in half again. And then when I open up, I have my 4 sections. So then I actually want to go ahead and fold them down so that I'm only looking at one square. So I'm actually going to fold back and fold down. Because when we're drawing, we're only going to start with our first square. Now, it's important to kind of think about the areas of your square, though, for your overall design. If I want something that's going to connect in the center here, I want to kind of make sure I know where this inside corner is going to be. And then, of course, the other sides are the outside corners of the design. So I like to, when I draw, I like to keep it as kind of like a diamond shape with the inward corner kind of facing me and the outward corner facing away. This just helps me kind of keep track of where that design is going to be, so I know that's the center and that's the outside. Now we said we're going to use organic and geometric shapes. So if you're using organic shapes, you're going to use more like curved lines, plant-like designs. It's a little bit more free in the type of line that you create. If you're wanting geometric, we could use things such as rulers. I'll also have some different like circle tracers so that you're getting those perfect lines and edges. Now your design could be all geometric shapes, it could be all organic shapes, or it could be a mix of both. So I think for mine, I'm actually going to do a mix of both today. So I think I'm going to start by using actually one of my tracers here. And the other thing I want you guys to kind of remember today as you are creating your designs is that anything you make on one side, you want to repeat on the other. We're trying to keep our design symmetrical. So whatever you do on one side, you repeat on the other. And then I'm going to kind of work my way up. So I know that that's my center, and then working from my other sides. And you really want to kind of think about your designs and also make sure that you're drawing lightly, because if you do not like something, you want to be able to have it light enough that if you want to erase it, that you can kind of take it away if you get into that position. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with my design. I've got lots of design elements. I'm filling the space up. There might be a couple other things that I might go in and add, but this is a pretty good start because remember, when we turn it into a whole design, you're going to have a lot of this kind of connecting together on the other parts. So I'm ready to go ahead and transfer my design onto my other edges. So the way that we're going to do that is you're going to take the side that you just drew on, and I'm going to go ahead and I want to place this down onto my onto one of my other corners. So the pencil side is facing down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take a popsicle stick and I want to transfer it. Now, when it comes to doing the popsicle stick, what I want to go ahead and do is I want to hold it kind of like I hold a pen or a pencil, so that I'm holding it on its edge. If you lay it down flat and rub like this, it's not going to transfer. If you hold it on its side and you rub like that, it is not going to transfer. You need to hold it like you would hold like a pen or a pencil, so that the edge here is basically scraping the back of the paper. And then you're just going to go in that whole square, and remember your pencil side down, and I'm going to scrape back and forth. Some of you might remember doing this in 2nd grade and 3rd grade. We did this for our spirit animals, and it's just an easy way to kind of transfer something onto the sides, other sides. Be careful with your edges. Make sure to kind of hold them down so that you don't accidentally rip your paper. So you can see my design has now transferred enough that I can see it. And maybe I just want to get this edge just a little bit more. But once it's transferred enough that I can see the design, I'm going to go ahead and trace it again with pencil. So now that I have traced my other side with pencil, I can take both of these, now that they're in pencil, and put them down onto the last remaining empty spaces. And then again, do the same process with the popsicle stick of rubbing them down. So once you can see your design onto the other two sides, same step, go ahead and outline with pencil. Now, if you get done with your design and you realize there's some things maybe either you want to add, like I feel that the inside, even though it's connected really well, I feel like I'm missing something from the center. So what you could do is I'm actually going to fold it back to its original state, and I'm just going to add a little extra there that I feel will make it kind of come together. So I think I'm going to add another little triangle shape, so a smaller triangle. And then again, I can kind of open it up and just transfer it. Onto the sides. To just give it a little something extra, or if there was anything else, or like the inside of my circle here. I don't really like that it has the two lines, so I'm actually going to take my eraser and I'm going to go in and just take that out of the design. And make sure whatever you're doing in one spot, like I'm taking it out here, I wouldn't want to leave it in the other three. I would want to make sure I'm going in and then taking that out there. And there is your design on all four corners.